Hey, Rivers, how are ya?
Good.
You good? What you been up to today? Did you do anything fun?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Play.
Play. That's so fun. I love it. I'm Miss Phillips, or you can call me Miss Heather, whatever you want, whatever feels comfortable for you. And I teach kindergarten. I hear that you're going to be in kindergarten next year. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rivers, are you doing school at home right now?
No.
No, you're going to the school?
Yeah.
That's so fun. Do you like school, or is it okay, or do you not really love school?
I love it.
You love it, so like 1 thumb up or 2 thumbs up?
You.
Whoa, that's some serious love for school. I love it 2 thumbs up too. What have you been learning about? Anything fun?
Mhm.
What? Can you just give me a hint so maybe I can teach my kindergartners?
Music, art, and I forgot.
That's okay. Music and art are the best. They're so much fun. I used to love going to art class too. Even though I've never been quite the artist, it was still a lot of fun. That was so fun. So today, Rivers, me and you are going to do a little reading together. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I hear you're a pretty awesome reader. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. What kind of books? Do you ever read books with your mom and dad or your brother?
I can read a book pretty well that people wouldn't expect to.
Really? Tell me more.
Yeah.
What book
Book's
do you
called
read pretty
Penguin
well?
Problem, and inside the book, the penguin said the penguin that has the problems says, "My name's Mortimer."
Oh, that sounds like an awesome book. That sounds so cool. Do you know what the name of it is? I might have to rent that one and get it at the library once they open. It's like about penguins.
Yeah.
Can you tell her the name of the book again?
It's called Penguin Problems.
Penguin Problems. Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down because, oh, look at them. That
I look at one. They just,
is he the one that has the problem?
yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's a little troublemaker. What's your favorite part of that book?
Everybody's favorite part in the whole house. My name's Mortimer. It's hilarious.
That sounds like super hilarious. I love it. So do you usually like to read? Oh, go ahead. You about to show me something?
Here's the
Oh my gosh, there it is. Look at him just laying down there. That is so silly. Do you usually like to read books about animals, Rivers, or do you like to read like funny books?
I like to pick out dictionary. Wait,
Fiction. That is a very fancy word, sir. I love it. Do you know what does fiction mean? If you like to pick out fiction books, what is that?
It's books that are not real.
Awesome.
Not true.
Me too. I really love those books that are kind of silly and not real.
Yeah. When it's my library day, I always pick out a fiction book.
Oh, awesome. I do too, usually. So today, if it's okay with you, Rivers, we're going to start out with a nonfiction book. So nonfiction means real. Have you heard that word before? It's a real book.
I've heard it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I would love for you to pick out a fiction book that we could read together. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So like a little bit of both? Yeah. Cool.
I can pick out, or my brother can pick out too, but I don't know if there's a book that I want.
Yeah.
So you could make a copy of this book if another person really wants it.
For sure.
One of it.
Yeah, for sure. I would love to do that. And I'm going to show you where we like to read books at. It's a website called Epic. So I'm going to show you how to read books on there too. And it has lots of options. Okay?
We have a Zoom one also.
Really?
Yeah.
That is pretty sweet. All right, before we get
I
started.
only read 2 of them.
Oh, that's okay. That 2's a lot though. Really, it's more than 1. Yeah, yeah. All right, before we get started today, I heard that you've been learning a lot about letters and letter sounds. Is that true? So you know some letters and letter sounds? So I have some letters right here, a whole little like bucket of them, and we're going to make some words with these letters. Does that sound okay? All right, this first letter, I'm going to show it to you. Got to kind of see where my camera is.
If you make words, I sometimes have to sound them out.
Me too, Rivers. That's the cool part about reading is that no matter how old we are, we still sound out words. It's only important that we keep trying. Okay, so this is a what letter? Can you tell what that? A lowercase? H, exactly. So I'm going to put this on my whiteboard. I don't know if you can see it super well. And then I've got another lowercase letter. Can you tell what this is? Oh.
It's just a tiny O.
It is. It's a little lowercase O, isn't it? So I'm going to H and an O. And then my next letter, let's see if I can find it. I had him right here, and then he disappeared. Here he is. Can you see what this is?
T.
A T. Excellent. So I'm going to put it right here beside my O. So H-O-T. Do you want to sound this out for me?
Hot.
What is hot? Excellent. What does it mean to be hot? If I'm like, Rivers, I'm so hot right now. What would it mean? I'm like,
It's warm.
warm, exactly. Yeah, so if I'm hot, maybe I'm like fanning myself. Hot is like when you're just burning up, huh? Do you usually get, go ahead.
When the sun's really hot, that's when you will say that.
Exactly. Do you usually get hot in the winter or in the summer?
Summer.
In the summer, me too.
Because you would say cold in the winter. If you don't put on warm clothes.
Exactly, dude. I love it. All right, now I'm going to just do a little switcheroo here. Here you just read the word hot, but I'm going to sneak this H away. Whoops. And I'm going to put this letter there. Do you see what letter this is?
I.
Or it's a lowercase L. L. Capital I's and lowercase L's look just alike. So they love to trick us. Now I'm going to put this little lowercase L. We're only going to use our lowercase letters right here. And now I have L-O-T. Can you stretch this one out for me?
Lot.
Lot.
There's
Excellent.
a big amount of it.
You have a big amount. I love that. You described it perfectly. Something. It could be anything. Can you use, maybe let's try to figure out, how could I use the word lot in a sentence? If I want to say something about lot, what can I say? Oh, say it again.
There's a lot of sticks on the ground.
There's a lot of sticks on the ground. That's perfect. Oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? That was awesome. All right, so we're so close to reading. I promise we're right there. But I wanted to show you some sight words. You may know them or you may not know them. Have you ever? You know the. Perfect. The is one of the words we're going to see.
That's everyone like in the whole world knows that word.
Except for maybe little babies, like little babies that are just little. They might not know that.
That's the only ones that don't know it.
Yeah, that's true. So we're going to have some other sight words that we're going to see in our book today. And the first one is see. S-E-E. See.
The S is making the E into. Get it?
So the funny thing about sight words, Rivers, I'm going to tell you a little secret, okay? The reason that we kind of learn sight words, they're called sight words, is because it's hard to sound these words out. They're kind of rule breakers. Really, they are breaking a lot of rules. So we have to learn about the way they look so we can remember how to say them.
Oh, and a lot of people know them.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of people know them. That's why we have to study sight words in school a lot. It's because we should read them just by our sight, just by looking. So this word, S-E-E-C. Can you do that with me? S-E-E-C. You want to do it by yourself?
Yeah.
All right, do it.
S-E-E-C.
Very good. This is a word like I see a dog. This is the word see.
It's just an I, a long I sound.
A long E right here. Is that what you're saying?
No, like just an I. Like an I makes I.
Yes, exactly. So I could be like, I see a dog. But this is the sight word see. So we might see this word in our book today. Okay? So this is one of our words. Another one, this is one that you could probably sound out. But this word is at.
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 There's T, but not the letter T.
Well, there is the letter.
Two.
Yes.
Two.
So A-T spelled
makes
at.
At.
Exactly, Rivers. And
the A is the long A sound, which is A.
Yep, but in this is the word that's going to use its short sound. So it's going to say ah, like apple. So at. Yes, this word is at. So can you try to say at when honing your nose? Can you make a silly voice and say the word at? That was really silly. Do you remember this one?
C.
C. Can you say C in a whisper? C. Wow, that was so quiet I didn't even hear it. You are a great whisperer. Whoa. And now are you ready for the easiest sight word of all, even easier than the? All right, I'm going to give it to you. If it's too tricky, just let me know, okay? How did you know this word already?
I already told you it.
Ah, you're right. It is I, just the letter I. But it
it's a long I sound.
Say again?
It's a long I sound.
You're correct. It's the long I sound. I. It can be a letter or its own word. I is its own word. Do you know that? I, like I am a teacher. I am proud of you. All right. This word is, let's just do a quick little review and then we're going to read. What is this one? I'm impressed. What about? A-T. Try to sound it. Yes, you remembered. Good job. At. And this one. C. Good job. Excellent. All right. I am going to show you my screen now. And I want you to tell me if you can see it. Okay, buddy? If you can't see it, then just be like, excuse me. We got a problem. Houston, we got a problem. Can you see this book?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, River. So this book is called I Can See.
I Can See.
So what do you think, if you could guess right now, what do you think this book might be about? Just looking at the cover of it right here. The cover or the title page is the first page right here.
It's about a tiger, I think.
It could be. That's an awesome guess. We don't even know because we haven't been in there yet. But it could be about a lion or a tiger. What else
Or
could
it could be about the zoo because it has the zoo.
Oh, now
The Z-O-O makes zoo.
Yes, it does say I can see at the zoo. That is a good thought. Down here, these little tiny words say by Christina De Vera.
That's who wrote the book.
My goodness, Rivers, you are too smart for me. I love it. You're exactly right. That's the author who wrote the book. Excellent.
If the tiger's name was that would be a weird name for a tiger.
I agree. It would be really interesting, but everyone can have their own name, so it might be it. All right, I'm going to turn it to the first page. And you know, because you were
about a zoo. It is about a zoo because there's no tigers on that page.
You are exactly right. Let's see. I'm going to read this first sentence.
I am an alligator.
And I want you to read it after me, okay? I'm going to point to the words, and I'm going to read it to you so you can see what it says. Ready? I see an alligator at the zoo.
I see an alligator at the zoo.
Excellent. So let's read it one more time together, okay? Me and you together. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. I see an alligator at the zoo. Excellent, Rivers. All right, you want to keep going?
He's going to be in every one.
Ooh, let's see. Let's read this one together too, because look, we know this word. What is this word that I'm pointing to with my mouse right here? S-E-E.
See.
Very good. See, one of the sight words we talked about. I see a, I don't know this word. I'm a little, oh, awesome. Rivers, how did you figure that out?
There's a bear on the picture.
So you're telling me that we can use the picture to help us?
Yeah.
Excellent. We can. A lot of times when we're reading, the picture helps us to know the word. It helps give us a clue about the word, even though I've never seen that word before. I was kind of confused on it. But now that you mention it, bear does start with a B. Totally. That is the word bear. You want to read this sentence to me?
I see
a
bear at
yes
the zoo. And also is going to be with before the zoo. Before the zoo comes, always.
Excellent. Let's see. I feel like you just made a good prediction. That means you made a guess about the pattern in this book. So let's see if you're right. Let's look at the next page. Why don't we do this? I'll read this side and you read this side. How does that sound? I'll read the left side on this side and you read the right side. Think we can handle that?
And I read the second side.
Sounds great. All right, I'll start us off. I see a bat at the zoo. All right, your turn.
I see a elephant.
Ooh, that was a huge word. Awesome.
Picture.
Yes, I love how you did that. You were like, oh no, I have a problem. I don't know this big, huge word. Then you used the picture. That was so smart, Rivers. I love it. You gonna keep reading it?
The zoo.
Very, very good. I am so impressed. All right, let's see if we can keep doing it. I see a flamingo at the zoo.
I see a giraffe
Good.
at the zoo.
Impressive.
And that's what a dog going to be before.
What is it, River?
There's going to be an animal always before.
Yes, where there's a different animal on each page, and it's before at the zoo.
And I have a new animal at the Chattanooga Zoo. Guess what it has?
What is it?
A giraffe.
So you've seen a giraffe at the zoo?
Yeah.
Excellent. I love that.
There's no flamingo at my zoo.
Oh, maybe one day they'll come.
Yeah. If one gets hurt,
Yeah.
no lion at my zoo also. Hey, there's a lion in the book.
Ooh, excellent. And so good. I'm like so impressed. I can't even handle it. All right, let's keep going. You were right. You saw that this is the lion that was on that cover. You know, I'm feeling pretty tired. It's been a long day, Rivers. You think you can handle these 2 pages? All right, let me see. Can you handle reading both of these pages? Go ahead.
I see a kangaroo
Nice.
at the zoo.
Excellent.
I see a tiger at the zoo.
Excellent, Rivers. Now, real quick, I wanted to kind of look at this. Do you see this word right here?
Yeah.
What is the beginning?
Hi.
Oh, I love how you caught that. That was awesome. You know,
It could be tiger or lion, but tigers don't make sense if it's a lion.
and it doesn't make the word wouldn't make sense if the word starts with a what? What's this letter?
I thought that I forgot, and it starts with a lowercase.
Yeah, that lowercase L right there at the beginning. And
Look
guys,
at the I.
exactly. And you know what? I'll tell you this. We all make mistakes when we're reading. I make mistakes every day when I'm reading. But it's cool when we can go back and catch it, or when we're like, oh, I made a mistake. No big deal. I'll remember next time. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like doing that too. All right, Rivers, you're on a roll. Keep it up, okay?
I see I don't know what kind of monkey it is.
Oh, well, it's just one word, and look what it starts with.
Monkey.
Excellent.
Oh, the person doesn't know the thing. Doesn't know what type.
Exactly. Very good. All right, next page.
I see a penguin.
Oh, your favorite.
At
Mm-hmm.
the zoo.
Very good. Ooh, we're getting to kind of trickier ones. Let's see if we can keep going. You're doing so awesome, Rivers.
I see a snake.
Ooh, good.
At the zoo.
Very good. Now, this one, I'm going to go ahead and stop right here because this is a huge word. This word is the word used for someone who takes care of the animals at the zoo. It's someone who kind of takes care of the zoo and the animals. Do you know what that's called?
A veterinarian? Close. It's at a building, but not at a zoo.
Amazing. So you're absolutely 100% correct. A veterinarian totally takes care of animals when they're sick and when they're hurt. This lady is someone called a zookeeper. She makes sure all the animals at the zoo are fed and taken care of. She's kind of like
What makes a zoo is called. You have to give them to get into the parts where you see the animals.
Exactly. A zookeeper is kind of like a teacher of a classroom. So just like a teacher teaches and takes care of the kids, a zookeeper maybe teaches the animals how to live and in their new habitat, in their new homes. So
and
this word is, what is it?
Some places they don't like being there, so they trick them with a behind. They don't like being there at the zoo, so they trick them with a behind.
Yes, exactly. So this word is zookeeper. It's a big one. Do you want to try to read this sentence now that you know that big word?
Zoo.
All right, let's try to read this one.
I see a zookeeper.
Yes.
At the zoo.
Excellent. And look at there. You're done. How awesome was that?
Oh, I was right.
You were right, and you read that whole thing. That's so impressive. Now, tell me this.
Everyone at the every start, but there's a little funny thing. There's a little tricky thing.
What is
in at everyone except the top because it has a in.
You're right. You're seeing the "and." Another one has the word "and" in it. Do you see it?
Yeah, only 2 pages has "and," but all the rest.
Excellent. And maybe next time we hang out, I can teach you about the difference between "and" and "a" another time and why they use "and" on 2 pages. It's pretty cool. So, Rivers, tell me, what was your favorite animal that you read or it said, I see at the zoo? What was your favorite animal at the zoo? That's in this book. You didn't have a favorite?
I don't know.
What? Do you want to just name one of the animals that you remember from the book?
Yeah, snake.
A snake? What else do you remember in the book?
Zookeeper.
The zookeeper? Yep. What else?
Elephant.
An elephant? Yeah.
Tiger.
I think it wasn't a tiger. What was that one called? Remember you read it? Yes, good one. Lion, good job. And anything else?
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo, excellent.
I can't remember the honor one if I'm on this page. You have to show me on it.
Oh, yes, I could show you, but I have a feeling that big old brain of yours was working so hard when you were reading that you remember more animals from this book. There was one that you said that Chattanooga Zoo just got.
Giraffe. It's already in it.
I knew that little brain would work.
It's a cat at Chattanooga Zoo.
That is awesome. So here's some other animals that
I said flamingo. Read that one.
Yes.
Flamingo.
Do you like flamingos?
No. I like the taco cat. There's the elephant with the bat. Let's see the ones that I said, but the honor animal with it.
A bear and an alligator. So there was all kinds of different animals.
All of them on the same page except the bear and the alligator.
Exactly. So that was a pretty cool book. So you did so good. You learned a few sight words. Let's just see if we still remember the sight words that we talked about.
Okay. At.
Oh, here's the hard one.
I
and C. Good.
I almost said the, but I remembered that couldn't be the if it had an S and an EE.
You are smart to remember that. Rivers, you did so good. And something I like to do with my kiddos is we give ourselves fireworks. Have you ever done that? Can you give yourself little pew, pew, pew? Oh, I like yours. Yours are like little sparklers. You deserve all the fireworks, dude. You did so good. Thank you for reading with me today. You're all done. You did awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.